morning everybody, and what a beautiful day, what a beautiful day. I'd like to say there's not a cloud in the sky, but kind of like less clouds in the sky. The sun is out, so I'm back at the 500-year-old cottage doing some stuff. Basically there's some precipitation happening inside the house, which is not a good thing. It's just leading to more damage. So I've been up in the loft space, as you know, cleared that out. A bird which has succumbed to not being fed and not being able to escape, and a mouse. Right, okay, so need to get this fixed, which we will do. You're going to join me on that, and I'll be climbing a ladder, so we'll speak to you in a moment. Let's get it sorted. Wall's a bit bright, he says. You're wearing sunglasses. So, the issue, you can see, is this. All of this is blown. See that? Don't know the flashing. We'd have to get special ladders for that, I think, but all of this here, water's coming into that, so stand by for something to get fixed. Right, let's do some stuff. Here we go, incoming repair work. See you in a moment. Well, that'll do for now. Can't do any better than that. It is totally blown there. So basically all of that down to here, probably some of that dark patch all the way down to here, including all of that here is blown, and then you can see smally cracked. You can hear it. Just here. Yeah, it's not good. Right, okay, let's gone and ordered some stuff, some bits and bobs to get on with the loft. That's gonna happen because there's absolutely not a chance I'm gonna be squeezing anything in that loft. The loft insulation, any timber, any fireproofing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the loft hatch bigger. Matter of fact, I'm going to get rid of that loft hatch, and I'm going to make a bigger loft hatch in place. So watch this space. So in the meantime, I'm going to go into the man cave. I'm going to set you down there a minute. Struggling opening this plumbing door with one hand. So he says, put you over here, look, just there like that, so you can see me. God. So just going to get a few bits and bobs from in here. I'm going to be using, you're sat on a bunch of pallets at the minute. The logs arrived on those. And I do have stuff to do in here. You know, there's not enough hours in a day. So we're in here, this is where we're going. I think the screws are in here. There we go. So this is the box we need, that there. So let's take that out, that can go there, look. Put that on there. Matter of fact, I'll use that. Or I could use that. In fact, that, both of them will probably do. That. I think that'll be alright. So all I'm doing is just going to put some plastic on the gable end underneath the soffit. So if you can imagine, this is the soffit here, and then the wall is on the other side. All I'm going to do is create a barrier on the underside so the plastic comes underneath, and then I'm going to screw through to, in fact, if I show you, it's probably a better idea actually. So if you can imagine, that's the outside wall, and I've got my timber, that wedge, sandwich a bit of plastic in between that, and then screw through. That should hold the plastic, I think. And then that will stop water going onto the inside of the building because it's blown. We've just spoken to a builder. He's coming to look. So what I'll do is maybe some point scrape off the render off the building. That's probably my job. And get a le professionnel in to do it. And I'll just concentrate on doing bloody fence down there. That needs newing. I've literally, I'm just itching. That's supposed to have been 2 weeks ago. Because there's more important things like the kitchen. I was only supposed to sand down the surface and then uncovered lots of other things. So I had to put in a new cooker cable. The other one, it's like a mouse had eaten through it and kept tripping. So I've tested for nuisance tripping, so it's not the fuse. So it's definitely where somebody putting a new cable directly above the cooker. It's not a good idea. It's got to be out the way. Right, anyway, long story, let's not go down that route. It's not a good idea. So yeah, get the gable end. Let's stop the water from going inside, from outside to inside. That's a blooming good idea, I think. Right, watch this space. He's going to go and do that. Let's go and do some stuff, eh? Let's go and do some stuff.